Hello and welcome all. Today I'm going to showcase a video tutorial on how to do a second person camera in your game. So what happens in a second person perspective is you influence someone else's perspective. That someone else can be an AI, that someone else can be a security camera or something that is looking at you while you do things. Yeah, that sounded weird, but I'm going to showcase an overview of what I'm going to make. And here you can see what happens is there's an AI who is chasing you, which is looking at you, but you are running away and your actions is causing the second person camera to move along with you. So yeah, it looks simple enough, I think, but I wanted to try for myself how it is done in Unreal Engine, so I wanted to share with you guys. It can be done in any horror game, but I haven't seen yet, so maybe in the future I'll do it in my own. Yeah, so let's begin. Without any further ado, what we need is a third person character blueprint, and this is where all starts. A third person template as usual. You need a third person character from where you need to make an AI blueprint. So yeah, I'm going to duplicate this and call it BPAI and save it. I'm going to open it as well. So you can make a character of your own, a fresh character, but thing is it has everything that I need already. So yeah, I'm going to rename this to second person to avoid any confusion. Second camera, second person camera, maybe. Yeah. So in my last video, what I did was having a first person perspective for this character. The same thing I'm going to do for the AI character, because we don't need camera boom. We just need to attach the second person camera, so this camera becomes the eyes of AI. So yeah, same steps. I'm going to attach the camera to the head, and it is going to be hanging in this way. What I did is 90 on Z and minus 90 on X, and push it a little forward with the Y on location with 10. And that's about it for the camera setup on the AI. And I'm going to just put it on the level. We don't need camera boom, by the way. I'm going to remove it. Yeah, so now this is using an anim class, ABP Queen, which is what our character is also using. So I'm going to make a new one. Queen is derivative of Manny, so Manny is what I want to duplicate. ABP AI is what I'll call it. We are going to make some changes to this anim blueprint. This is set up universally for all the characters, so you can duplicate it and use it in AI as well. Why we are doing this? It's because anim blueprint is going to make the character look at the third person character. It will all make sense in some time. Trust me. Third person character is what we need to cast this to. Object is going to be get player character, and from here we need mesh. Mesh is what we have. Mesh is what we have. So I looked for mesh, and from the mesh I need head. You can directly get the location of mesh and use it, but it's better socket location. Yeah, get socket location. So I'm going to use the location as a target for the AI to look at. That is what I'm going to do. Promote it to variable, and this is going to be the target location. where AI needs to look at. So I'm going to save it every tick wherever third person character is moving. I'm going to save the target location. So I'm compiling it. This is something I don't know why we have this issue. It's not related to the tutorial. It's just that I get annoyed by annoying results. Anyway, so this is what we have right now, target location. And in order to make the AI character look at it, I'm going to go to the anim graph. You can also double click this part and go to the anim graph. And we are going to modify the head bone to look at something. So we are going to find at look at. A look at is going to modify a bone. So the main states is redirecting to control rig, and from the control rig I'm modifying the bone to get to the output pose. So it is always going to function whenever your character gets in front of the AI. So I'm going to compile this, but we need the modify location of the head bone. So this is the bone to modify. I'm going to modify the AI's head to look at something else. Currently, I don't know what he's looking at, but I'm going to give the direction. We have this variable right now. So just have this look at location. And in case of bind, we are just going to expose as pin and get the target location of our third person character and pin it to look at location. Is still looking somewhere. I think it doesn't affect while you are in game because you will have the character to look at that point. There is a few more things you need to change. There you need to have a clamp in order to have a realistic approach to this, because if you don't have a clamp, the head turns 360 and it looks weird. Interpolation, we are not going to do that. I'm going to talk about it after I finish this part of the tutorial. Yeah, so I think the animation blueprint is done. What we did is just got the location to look at, and it is the updated location of the head of third person character, and saving it as a variable. And this variable is going to be used for the head of the AI to look at. And yeah, we are using it as a pin and then attaching the target location to look at location. Yep, all things done. The blueprint is done. And the AI is not going to use the Quinn anymore. Animation blueprint of AI. As you can see, it's messed up right now, but yeah, as soon as we get in front of the AI, it's going to look at us. It's 65, it's clamping at 65, so it's not looking back at us. It's 65 degrees. I think this works fine. If you want to have a 90-degree turn, I think it will be okay for some games, but yeah. The animation blueprint part is also done. What we need now is the AI character to chase us. We don't need all this code. We are not controlling the AI. It's going to be working on its own. I'm going to make a custom event, call it chase player. And the chase player is going to have an AI move to node. So by itself, it's going to move. I'm going to give it maybe a variable. I think it will be fine. If I give it an event begin play and save our player character, as a variable, third person character, and then promote it to a variable. I'm going to use it. Sometimes if your player dies, it's not valid, so I think it's better if we do it this way. Get the variable and convert to validated get whenever it's valid. I think this should function. So yeah, if your player is not dead, it's not destroyed, this will work. If it is not, it is not going to showcase any error. So the chase player is going to get this variable, and that will be our target character. And pawn, which we need to move, is going to be self, and destination, it's going to find where the character is. So it's going to work this way. Also, for having to this chase player to work, I'm going to make it on event begin play, so it chases the player immediately. But thing about AI players is they need certain nav mesh in order to move around. So what I need to do is have a nav mesh in my level. So nav mesh basically guides the AI to places where it can go. Nav mesh bounds volume, yeah, this thing. Reset it to maybe no, it's not center. How much we should do? 16, 5. Yeah, I think it's good enough. It covers the entire map, maybe. I need a little more, 18 maybe. Yeah. So once you are covering the entire map, just press P and see if it is working or not. So yeah, it's working. Now let me see if I've done everything correctly. Yeah. So everything is working fine, but we need to have a second person perspective, right? So this is the final thing. I need a switch from one camera to the other. How do we switch from follow camera to the second camera? It's simple. I need a keyboard key for it. C again. So with C, I'm going to get actor of class. In this case, the AI class. And then need to get a player controller. And I need to change the target, view target. So the new view target is coming from AI. I'm not going to give a blend time because I need it instantly. If you need a certain blend time, means it takes a little while to go from follow camera to the AI camera. It looks creepy. If you want it, you can do it. But for this tutorial, I'm going to put it at 0. So in order to make this work, I think you need your camera to be auto active. So it switches instantly as soon as you press the button. So yeah, let me see how it is working right now. I'm going to press C. Yeah. So I'm being looked at. So what happened is I ran into the player and it just stopped because my AI logic is very, very simple. You can make expand on this. This is very basic, but you can expand on this. So what you can see is I'm influencing the second person's camera. So this is the second person perspective, basically. And yeah, if you're going to make a chase scene, this is one of the ways you can do it for your game. And that's it. That's the tutorial. I'm just having fun with what I'm seeing right now. Anyway, So yeah, you can expand on it and have the AI logic much more expansive. You can even have attack when you're close. It even looks more creepy, and it will work well in horror games. So yeah. Anyway, that is the tutorial, guys, for second person camera. I'm going to give a bit more videos on camera perspectives, and this is just the second one. If you haven't seen the first one, go back and check it out on how to switch between first and third person, and this is going to be the second person video tutorial. Anyway, all right, if you found this useful, please drop a like and also subscribe on the channel. It's pretty new and I need all the help I can get to push this channel forward. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in another video very soon, and have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.